Hi, welcome to another edition of Max Vlogs. Thanks for watching the first video. It gave me a lot of inspiration about what to do on the second one. So today I wanted to talk to you about just a few of the questions from yesterday's Getting to Know Me. Basically, I wanted to touch on some of the points I made on low mood and anxiety, obviously mental health. I just wanted to put it out there about my personal experiences with this. So here it goes really. About 4 years ago, I would say I was diagnosed with it. I was told that I suffered with low mood anxiety due to personal issues at the time, and obviously events from back in my life that sort of all came down at once. It felt like I'd had a building thrown on top of me. I had no idea who I was anymore. I'd lost all purpose. I lost all purpose in life, and yeah, it led me down quite a dark path, doing things I'd never done before really, and never wanted to again. But suffice to say, a couple of years later it got worse, even worse than it did the first time round. So yeah, so going back to about 2012, I was living a nice normal life, partner, work was going well, family life was going well, and then suddenly everything just started falling apart. I split up with a partner, family just erupted, and my work seemed to cause a lot of stress for me. Not on their part, it was me. I just lost control of who I was, and something tweets in me that opened up a demon really. I started feeling a sense of being a failure to my friends and family. I was just wanting to be on my own. I started to be in recluse. I wouldn't go out. I literally spent a lot of solitary confinement, basically. It was what it felt like. When I was on my own, bad thoughts were coming through. I eventually one night took it to the next step and tried to get rid of the thoughts of failure and worthlessness and not wanting to be around anymore, and took a knife to my arm, and obviously, yeah, self-harmed, which I'm still reminded to this day because I've got the scars on my arm, and sometimes I can feel the pain. It's just mental pain, not the actual pain, obviously. Yeah, that was hard, and that's all ever came of it. It was just a couple of bad episodes of self-harming on my arm, my lower arm, and obviously I covered it up, and then eventually I got some help and I got back into work. Suffice to say, yeah, it was good. Then a couple of years later, after I picked myself up, was in a relationship, I just had my son, and everything was going well. We just moved into our own place, work was going well, and then something happened at work that wasn't my fault, and obviously can't really talk about what happened, but yeah, some things happened at the place I was working at, and then obviously some home life issues that just, once they both collided and I was gone, the mat that I'd built 2 years to bring back had gone. Yeah, I was even darker this time round. The thoughts were back even worse, of feeling worseness. I didn't even want to be around at the time. I felt I'd failed my son, my family, friends, everyone, and I thought the only way to do it was to try and end my life, and I attempted it twice. It's just absolutely stupid. I shouldn't have done it. Seeing it now in the bigger picture, I took a blade to my arm. I locked myself into a bathroom and did it while my partner was outside in another room. It's just a terrible experience. And once I admitted to myself and knowing that something was desperately wrong and trying to get myself back into work. I went in for I wouldn't call it a mediation. I went in for a chat with my old store manager, Chris, who was a fantastic help. Can't get over how well he took this situation and how we dealt with it. That first initial meeting, he saw the problems and he knew how to put me on the path to get better. He put me in touch with a group called Validium, which is like it's a counselling group that worked within where I obviously my job, and I had 6 sessions of one-to-one counselling with this lovely lady, Liana, who we put it all out in front of, put it all into words, and I got all my feelings out and everything. And as the course of the weeks went past, everything started feeling better. I'd started my medication on my antidepressants, and you know, things were getting back on track, and they have. It's been since then, you know, I've managed to build myself back up at work. I transferred back to my old store. Only did less than a year there and then moved. I moved out of London. I followed a dream that I wanted to do. I got my own place, which I'm currently in the process. I'm in the process of buying. Think about 4 years ago, I would never imagined myself doing this, having the confidence to go through with it. Obviously, there are some issues at the moment. I'm not going to lie, where I am low. You know, and it does cause me to, you know, it's caused me to have some time off work. I'm not going to beat around, you know, but I'm getting the help. I've got, you know, back into more, counselling, just talking and getting myself back on track. I've got a great bunch of friends here, obviously, who are helping me. I've got Nate, obviously my friends from back in London. I've got Nathan, Mitchell down here. I've got Scott, Colby. I've got, you know, Chris I still talk to regularly, who helps me through a lot of things. And obviously I've got Chantel, and I've got Cody. Cody, my son, who is absolutely fantastic. So proud of him. Every time I talk to him on FaceTime or when he's been down here, I've just seen the most amazing little boy, and he's growing up so well, and I just can't wait to see him when he gets to an adult, because he's a fantastic little boy. He'll be a fantastic person when he's older. And you know, Chantel's doing a fantastic job. You know, obviously I'm not going to admit I didn't make it easy. I have sort of left her as a single parent. Something I'm not proud of, you know. But had I not done that, I don't think I would have been here. You know, I saved her and I saved Cody from, you know, pain and suffering. You know, something we don't want to really get into right now. But you know, it's sometimes you have to make the really difficult choices to help everyone else. Because at the end of the day, you have to think about yourself in all of this. And if you're not happy, and if you're not yourself, and you do fall into that point of low mood, depression, and the feeling of worthlessness and wanting to end it, then, you know, you've obviously got to do the right thing for yourself. And that's what I did. You know, it will cause a bit of upset in doing it, but if I hadn't done it, like I said, I wouldn't be here. And I'm really happy that I have. You know, I just take my life at the moment day by day. I don't worry about what's going to come next week, next year. I'm just worrying about today, getting the last hour and a half of today with, and then obviously I'll go to sleep, wake up and start again tomorrow. I'll just start a fresh new day. So yeah, so I'm just looking ahead day by day, and that's it really. I'm not sure if this is going to be any help to any of you or anyone who's watching this. I just wanted to get it off my chest and, you know, make myself feel better about it. So hopefully you will see me in a different light, people who are watching this. And I've now officially made a Facebook page, which I'm going to make live to my friends once this video is up. And yeah, we'll just see what happens, and there'll be definitely another video very soon. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, find me on social media. I will leave a thumbnail up after this, after I created one quite quickly. It doesn't look too bad. But my Twitter page is now ready. The Facebook page is ready. Instagram's been going for ages now. So yeah, hopefully I can hear from some of you soon. Leave me a little post on my Facebook page once I make it live. And any of my Facebook friends who are watching this, hello, and this is me.